Injection with glutathione and vitamin C, and this time I'm getting
you're getting an IV. It's called the
IV.
Student with Glutamine Add-on. So really good for brain fog, physical, mental energy, as well as your immune system, because you do get that vitamin C in there as well.
Yeah. So yes, so getting an immune booster, something to help lift the brain fog.
For sure.
A lot of you guys know that I run a lot of businesses. I am constantly working. I'm always doing stuff. Here, I'm just walking around through. Let me just show you guys. See, that's my little room where I got my, injection stuff done. I'm about to go to the room where we sit for the actual IV drip right now. And this is the room in here. And again, I just wanted to show you guys this stuff because seriously, a lot of people do not know that an option like this exists. We know about all the negative stuff that's around, all of the negative medical things about, health, but we don't know about the ways that science and technology have made improvements that we can actually tap into to boost our health. So here we go. I'm in here. I'm getting it. Yeah, that, I hate getting injections. I literally hate them. But I hate feeling run down and burned out even more. So, sometimes it's a necessary evil that we got to feel and go through. So I'm really glad I'm getting this done. I'm here chilling. So she's getting my IV. So let's see, you can see over there, that's the staff room over there. And right now today, there's nobody else in here. I'm in the lounge all by myself. But this place here, actually, I'm going to ask her to grab, as a matter of fact, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a menu from up front. I'm just going to grab a menu, guys, because I want to show you what kind of options and things that are here. So this is the list of things that are available here to get done. So I'll run off, a few of these for you about what kind of things. So we've got, let me see, we've got different IV therapies, wellness therapies, detox, and all of these are basically high dose vitamin blends. And it's a licensed practitioner, obviously, who does the injections. And you can get different packages, and you can get things added in. So you can get basically different vitamins, glutathione, different vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and things like that actually just really help make stuff basically cellular repair. I know I look terrible today, actually. I didn't prepare myself to look nice on camera, but because I have actually been feeling incredibly burned out, really, really severely, to the point where I kind of feel like my health is in a crisis state right now. And we have those points where we go through where our health is in a space. Oh my gosh, sis, go do it. Don't be scared of the injection. It's way better to just feel the injection, that pinch for a second. Hey sis, love you. It's way better to feel that pinch for a second and just get over it, and to actually have all the health benefits after. I am really, really burned out, and I wanted to share, this is one of my my personal challenges, because we all have our like personal challenges with living, our different habits and behaviors that contribute to creating a lifestyle of sickness or health. And my personal challenge for me is that I never allow myself enough rest or enough sleep. I run a lot of businesses. I work all the time. I work 10 to 13 hours a day, and I don't take off weekends. So I basically was working all during the week to help other people's businesses, and then on the weekends and in the nights and weekends working for my own businesses. And I never take time off, And during the pandemic, when everybody's like locked inside and stuff like that, there was a day when my daughter told me that she missed me, and that was like a wake up call. That should have been enough of a wake up call for me to just stop overworking myself then. But because if you're locked in the house together and the people in the house with you still miss you, that means you're working too hard. So so now that I did not listen to my daughter telling me, oh, here we go. So we're about to get the.
I also brought you this card on
Oh, thank
the
you.
drip that you're getting today.
Okay, great, good. I'm going to share this with you guys and explain. The one that I'm getting is called the Student, which is appropriate for me, student of life. There we go.
Since it is your first time trying out the Student, I'm going to start you off slow for the first 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just to make sure you tolerate the IV, okay?
Right.
You
Yes,
will
my
have
drip.
that vitamin taste in your mouth. That's just from all the B vitamins that you're getting.
Okay.
So completely normal. I can get you some water too.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I love some water, please.
And then you will feel some coolness in your arm just because the fluid in the bag isn't the same as your body temperature. So that is normal as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Did you want regular or sparkling water?
Regular, please.
Got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yes, so guys, no, I'm really glad I'm doing this for myself. This was very needed. And what I was saying, about health habits and things, we really shouldn't wait until we get into a space of crisis before we actually start paying attention to our health. Like that's ridiculous. I understand that life is, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll see you 5 to 10 minutes and I'll speed you up.
Okay, cool, thanks. It shouldn't take until we're feeling drained and exhausted and run down. The really important thing with health is that we actually maintain, when we talk about, the whole law of attraction thing and all of that, we talk about the stuff that we want to manifest, the things that we focus on, where you put your attention, that's what grows. And a lot of times, because we're so trained on focusing on the external world, hey, peace, sis, that on the external world, that we don't focus inward, we don't take that personal time. And I, of all people, I take personal time. I know all the right things to do for health, and yet still, things slip through the cracks, and then I have to actually work my way back into health. Hey, peace, sis. And so, yeah, so here I am, making moves, because sometimes when it's been long enough, when you have not been taking care of your health for long enough, you have to take extreme measures to get yourself back into balance. And so for anybody who's just tuning in, I just wanted to share. So I am at the Vital Lounge in Orlando. I live in Kissimmee, Florida. This is the Vital Lounge in Orlando, Florida. And this is my IV drip right here. This is called the Student. The package that I have is called the Student. And it's a 45-minute IV drip where they put this, and it's a high-dose vitamin cocktail, basically, that is getting injected into me. So the one I have, let me try to show you here on my paper. The one I'm getting is called the Student. Wait, where is the Student? The Student. Oh, okay. So Student boosts cognitive function, relieves stress. So because I work myself to the point of exhaustion and total fatigue, I chose this one today. So what this has in it is it's got a B complex, vitamin B. It's got taurine, which is an amino acid for mental health, or sorry, mental, like just mental focus, mental energy. It helps get rid of brain fog. It helps repair heart tissue. And see, the thing is, a lot of people don't realize the same when you go through stuff when you're living, just in the course of daily. Oh, yeah, sorry, sis. Yeah, I could reverse the cam. I didn't even, yeah, that's it though. I just wanted to show you guys those things. When you go through like just regular living, the process of living, the process of thinking, even if you sit at a desk job, if you sit still all day, the mental energy that's required to think. The brain uses 80% of the body's energy. So if you sit around and think all day, even though it looks like you're sitting on your butt, so that appears that you're not doing anything, still 80% of your energy and all of the things that are required for your body to be healthy are being used up by your brain. So there's a lot of glucose getting used up by your body, which means your body has to shift your insulin balance. There's a lot of taurine, a lot of B vitamins, like a lot of these different vitamins and minerals are getting used up by your brain just in the process of overthinking. If you have any kind of stress going on, and I'm talking about all of these things just at home. Like I've literally been home most of the time. I'm not doing a lot of physical exertion. Also not getting a lot of time for exercise in, which makes a difference too. But doing like the stuff that we do, stuff that's basic, and we think, oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, I'm just, I'm not using my time and my energy that much. Whether if you're under stress, you're burning through vitamins and minerals at a much higher rate. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're burning through vitamins and minerals at a much higher rate. Like a lot of things. And then if you're breathing air, if you're watching the news, if you're, having a difficult, relationship, like all of these kind of things that we go through are actually like reducing they're cutting into our health supply that we have inside. And it makes a big deal to allow yourself to get to the point of depletion, and even though I know better, because I have things going on from just like the last couple of years, just like I have a lot of financial obligations for my family that I carry alone. And so I haven't felt like I've been in a comfortable enough space where I can just put everything down, just focus on myself. I haven't had that time. And I have been working over the past year and pretty much all of 2020 to build the type of life where I can relax. But in order to build that kind of life where you can relax, sometimes in order to gain momentum, to create the kind of life where you can have a peaceful life, where you run your time of your own. Bless. Yeah, peace, sis. Yeah, absolutely need to bless the temple. Absolutely. And I knew that I was going to be making a physical sacrifice in order to create the kind of financial life that I wanted for me and my family. And so I went into this year knowing this is my year. I am probably going to burn out, and I will have to take care of myself. I will have to take extra precautions. And because it's like riding a bicycle uphill, like, you need to like get up off that seat and you need to pedal and push hard to go. And in order to pedal a bike up a hill, you need extra water, you need extra muscle, you need things. And I didn't give myself those things. And so I felt my energy depleting, just getting worse and worse. And now, so I got to the point where I need to take extreme measures, like I said, in order to get my health back in balance. But, doing something like this is not as extreme as it sounds, because, oh, thank you so much. It's not as extreme as it sounds. This is like a science and technology. This is one of the ways that if we, like how we talk about in the world, pretty much all science and technology has become our enemy, because it's just like this military industrial complex, and everything that is science and technology gets used mainly for the purpose of how to control or destroy. And so because a lot of us have come to fear it, or just be so opposed to it, myself included, it doesn't even occur to people to tap into, to look into things into areas where science and technology has made advancements that actually can save our lives, that can bring us more health, that can kind of like combat all of the stuff that is going on in the world now. So we have this disgusting air to breathe. We have stuff, the water has all these chemicals in it. Food is full of chemicals. The watching TV, there's radiation. There's like so many things that are going against us, that are all technological advances that we use and that benefit our lives, but that are damaging our health. And so why not tap into medical advancements that actually are here to improve us? Like, there's a whole world of medical and scientific advancements that are actually for our benefit, and none of us know about them because we're so used to rebelling against the whole medical industrial complex, or the military industrial complex. And I really want to share some of these things because it's such a big deal. Yeah, doing great.
I'm gonna start speeding you up.
Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah, exactly. And thank you for saying that also, sis. Yes, it's really, more than anything, it's really, really important to listen to your body and listen to your body's signals. As soon as your body starts telling you, I'm too tired, I can't go, when it starts to feel hard to get up in the morning, the little things that we take for granted and leave and say like, oh, it's not a big deal, because, there should be no reason that we arrive at the point of having illnesses that are really so severe that we might die from them. We should be tapping into us, and I say that from a place of love and compassion and a place of understanding, because I also do the same thing to myself, and to just remind us that we don't have to get to the point of having some serious issues. We don't have to get there. Listen to the little signals. Pay attention to, but pay attention to your poop. Look at your pee. Little basic stuff. Feel your dehydration level. Are you thirsty in the day? If you're thirsty, that means you're already dehydrated. That means your cells are already, like, enough of your 30 trillion cells are giving off a dehydration signal that your brain is sending you a signal that you're dehydrated. You have to know your body. Exactly. You have to. If your sleep pattern is off, if you find that you suddenly can't sleep at the same time as you're used to going to bed, that all of these things, anything that changes in your body, because health, part of natural health is homeostasis. So whatever we live as, any point at which they change, at which that thing changes, that means that something is shifting. Some cellular metabolic process is taking place that is changing, making a change in your body. And if there's a change going on, that means that it's for some reason. So the body doesn't just change randomly or accidentally. That's a sign of something different happening. And so I've felt for weeks and weeks and weeks, for months now, that my sleep pattern has been off. I started hearing buzzing, and there's I don't know what 5G stuff, I don't know what Wi-Fi. I can sit around and theorize about what could be causing the external things, or I could just focus my attention on what do I need to do to go fix it. And so that's what I'm doing here. So for everybody who's just tuning in, once again, just want to show you. So this is where I'm at. Let me do where's my little camera flip around thing? Let me see if I can grab that without, so here we are. This is the Vita Lounge. It's called the Vita Lounge. It's here in Orlando. And this is my room. This is it's a group room. There's nobody else in here at the moment. But this is me getting I'm getting a high dose vitamin injection, vitamin B complex, taurine, a multivitamin and mineral blend, and I added glutamine into my injection. I added that as an add-on. So here, let me flip this around, and I want to just show you guys real quick. So these are different vitamin injections that they do, and this is basically so from all the different vitamin lounges that I have checked out around the country. Because I would just Google, for you guys, I would Google vitamin lounge, and see if you have one in your area or somewhere close to your area. Because I'm not kidding. For anybody who has any kind of health issues, if you have cancer, if you have diabetes, if you have any kind of thing that's called some sort of health issue, if it has some kind of name, that means that there is a solution for whatever it is you have. and that part of the reason that your body got into that state in the first place is that your vitamin, mineral, enzyme balance was off. Something is off in your physiology that is creating a state in you where illness and imbalance can flourish. So by doing simple things like tapping into science, because basically like by tapping into this type of science where I'm getting an injection, and this is saving me the process of having to go to a hospital at some point in the future and get injections of some kind of chemical that I will have to go and detox from out of my body later on. Go and get these things done. Put yourself back in balance. The last time I had, and also I wanted to mention too, this is the same place, this place here where I am now. This is where I came last year. A few of you know that last year in January that I had breast cancer. And I got 3 high dose vitamin C injections here in this center. And in a month, I from the time that I had the cancer diagnosed to the time that I had, or I should say from the time that the tumor was found, not the time it was diagnosed, from the time that the tumor was found until I went for surgery. I was scheduled for surgery because my mother did die of breast cancer at 32 years old. So I felt like taking a surgery route for me to make sure that I did not die and leave my 2 daughters with no mother, with no parent, that it was worth going ahead and getting medical intervention. I don't believe in chemo. That's not my thing. But I did want to, to get it cut out and then to try to pick up my health from there. And so, my naturopath, whose name I'll put in the comments, he told me about high dose vitamin C injections. So I had to look around and found this Vita Lounge place here, and I came here. And so from the date that I got the tumor, that they discovered the tumor, until the date that I went for the surgery, there was nothing. There was nothing there. And so there are only 2 things that I did, which was get high dose vitamin C injections here in this place. And I went on a mushroom journey, and I'll do a whole nother video about that, a whole separate video. But I took a mushroom journey, and I took mushrooms, and I sat by myself in the darkness for 7 hours to talk to the cancer and ask what I had done to create cancer in my body and to find out how to relieve it. And I met my ancestors, and that's what, like I said, that's a whole nother video. I don't even want to go too deep into that. But between the mushrooms, the mushroom journey that I did, and this high dose vitamin C injections, I was able to cure the cancer. And so that was a year ago, year and a half ago now. Nothing has come back. Nothing. I have no other health issues from the cancer. And in that mushroom journey, the ancestors, my guardians, took it out of my body, and they told me that they were taking it from my body. But that was because I spoke to the cancer, and I learned why it was in my body in the first place. I learned in that journey what I had done to bring it into my body. And that's another part of health. We have to look at what we do. We have to be honest with ourselves and look at our lifestyle, look at our choices that we make, look at the things that we do, and actually really be honest and ask,
okay?
Doing
okay.
Great. There we go. Yep, that's how much we've got left to go. So I think I've got about another, I'm feeling like a little like vitamin tingly right now. So yeah, I'll probably put the camera down and just relax for the last 10 or 15 minutes of this. But yeah, pay attention to your health, guys. There's nothing more important. There's nothing more important that you can get in your life than your health. Because without the physical vehicle that you are housed in functioning properly, you can't accomplish anything else. You will not accomplish anything else. And yes, with technology, of course, there are machines and things like that to hold us up, and we have people around us who hopefully love us and care about us and will help us even if we get into a seriously damaged physical state. But your health is the most important thing you have. We have to honor these vessels. The same way that, a lot of people are, praying for Mother Gaia and giving, like love energy to the earth. Your body is its own individual earth. you have to honor it in that way. You have to honor it and give it that love. And there are too many forces at play, at work against us. We're already aware of those. So we could just be mad about that and be mad, all the government's doing this and all. Like, yeah, it is. That's what's happening. That's actually what's taking place. Like, we know about that. But what we can do is focus our attention on solutions, focusing our energy on what's wrong. We all know what's wrong. You know, all of us are here calling us, for, yes, seriously, sis, right? Yeah, like we have to honor the vessel. This thing is divine. This thing is a gift. Your greatest companion that you will ever have in life is not the partner who loves you, is not your parents, it's not your children. The greatest companion you will ever have in your life is your own body. So if you don't honor it and love it and treat it with the gratitude and the love and the care that it deserves, it's not going to function in the way that you need in order to maximize your earth time. And that's such a tragedy. Like, take care of it, because it's something that we can take care of. That is something within our power. It is not in our power to control the whole entire government. And in fact, a lot of people are out here worried about what is the government doing and what is this, that, and what about all these things. Like, that's all of that stuff outside of us. Most people aren't even in control of their own physical vehicle. Most people aren't in control of their own vessel and in control of their own emotions. A lot of people don't even realize that emotions have a physical chemical component. So people are, I can't control my feelings, and doing all this extra to control their feelings, when it's really simple. If you change some of your physiology, you can even get your emotions under control. A lot of these things, we have to honor the vessel. We have to honor it. So that's it. That's all I'm going to share for now. I love you guys so much. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in with me. Last shot. There's my vitamin thing is almost done. And I'm just feeling like the little bits of the drip now. I'm gonna shut it down, and I'm gonna get some of this bottle of water that she brought me, and just kind of lean back in my chair here and enjoy the rest of this session. And I'll do another video later, just to shout out and share how the after effects are and how I feel. But the last time that I had an injection done here was a glutathione and vitamin C injection. And for like 2 weeks, I just felt like focused and energetic, and I just felt great. It's so we don't have to wait until we're in a health crisis before we do, things like this. Like I said, this shouldn't be an extreme measure of health, because for all the things that are going against us, putting extreme measures into place to take care of us, to go for us, is necessary. Especially some of us came to Earth with like extremely important missions. We're here to help hold up Earth energy, and so to hold up that Earth energy, we have to give ourselves that love so that we can channel that power into the Earth and be what we came here to be. Super important. So so much love to all of you. Thank you again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing this with me. And if you guys, I want to definitely continue the conversation. If any of you guys have health issues or challenges, like I said, I went through a lot of stuff with this. I have healed from a lot of things. My next goal in life is to not get sick in the first place. So that for me, that really lies in being honest with myself about how I take care of myself. I do not rest. I do not rest, and I pay for it. We have to start treating the way we treat our health the same way as the care we give to our vehicles or to our finances. Give that care, put that care in. It's like a bank, you don't want to don't be on loans all the time. Don't be on debits all the time. Put some credit in, put some credits into your health account. This is doing stuff like this in a preemptive is like putting care into your health account. And so that way, when you go through stuff, when you go through stress, when you go through difficult times, and we never know when the difficult times are coming, they hit without warning. And in order to be prepared to have the best physical preparation possible, take care of your physical health so that you are ready for whatever comes next. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'm warrior, but I'm battle scarred. I'm tired. And so, yeah, I'm just putting myself back together. So I really wanted to share this because I know a lot of people don't know that stuff like this exists. So I'm really glad to share this. So even though, y'all got to see me be a baby about getting the needle stuck in, I hate needles, but I hate being tired and unhealthy and drained even more. So, you got to do what you got to do. So much love to all of you. Mwah, and peace and blessings. And I'll see you on the other side.